I've always said that travel...
Syracuse Orange to a national title as a freshman, right? So, yeah, when Melo did that, I mean, Melo was a superstar, right? Even before he came into the league. So it's just like these guys nowadays, it's like, I mean, literally, you don't hear about these guys until 2 weeks before the draft.
Gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Kid named Victor Wembanyama. It's like, where the fuck did he come from?
Toujours pure.
I'm starting to think y'all.
Revelio.
Go ahead, man. But like I said, you know, all the foreign guys
Potato.
From Giannis Antetokounmpo to Nikola Jokic.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
To Joel Embiid. I don't like him, you know? Now, don't get me wrong, they can play.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Kevin Garnett won the championship. He said, anything is possible! Anything is possible!
That's lit.
He let us know it mattered to him. Like, he cared about it. I mean, you dudes come over here and won the championship.
That must be the pedestal.
I go home now. Hey, bro, get the fuck out of here.
I go home now. I go home now.
I don't care about this shit. Like, nah, bro. Y'all gotta go. It's time to go home now. Bro, y'all ruining the sport, bro. Y'all are ruining the sport.
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I told y'all, when you go to bed, you think about it.
You may call.
11th time
You
All-Star.
shall be witness to
League MVP.
Pay attention.
Defensive Player of the
Things
Year.
are not always as they seem.
Add to your resume.
You must
How does that
move
sound?
swiftly and cautious. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Yo.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Like, I need some emotion, man. Like, you dudes are like, I mean, y'all are corny, man. Show us that you care, man.
I should have someone like this.
And, you go to bed and you think about this. And,
Now,
like
I need to get out of here.
you think about it.
Where could
And,
Neve be?
you go to the All-Star game and you're going to think about it. And, yeah. You know, you're going to think about it. Shut your bitch ass up!
I need to time this just right.
Like I said, man, I got to roll with Shaq on this one, man. Give me Shea over Luka. Y'all can have Luka. You know, another thing with Luka, I'm gonna be honest, his game is just not exciting for me to watch personally.
I see.
He gets his numbers, he gets his
Staircase
stats,
straight ahead.
but you know, he doesn't play above the rim. He's not a high flyer like, you know, LeBron or a Tracy McGrady, right? Even a Kobe to a lesser extent early in his career. He's not, you know, as skilled offensively as like Carmelo Anthony in my opinion. I just don't know, man. I'm just not that big of a Luka fan. Like I said, he's gonna get his numbers.
Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I got up there.
And like I said, in today's NBA, you know, you can't touch these dudes. You know, like I said, you pass gas on them, that's a technical foul. If you touch him, you know, that's a flagrant 2. You're gonna get ejected. So I mean, yeah, he gets his numbers, but I'm just not a fan of Luka Doncic like that. I'm just not. You know, his game is just. It's not fun for me to watch, you know what I mean?
This is my chance. Come and leave.
You know? Think of a young Kobe, a young LeBron, a Tracy McGrady before the injuries. I mean, hell, even a Shaq.
As fast as I can.
Shaq wasn't, you know, jumping out the gym, but I mean, he was extremely athletic for a big man.
That's where I need to
right?
go, but I need to find a way past.
I mean, it was just. It was fun to watch. Luka is just like, just kind of mid, you know? It's like, okay, yeah, he gets his point, but, you know, same with Giannis, you know? That's why I can't get into Giannis like that. Pause. You know? It's like, okay, you know, he have a couple of dunks, you know, throughout the course of the game, but his game is just, I mean, the dude has, I mean, y'all talk about LeBron not having a bag. Giannis is just bag. Like, real talk. I think everybody's saying LeBron don't got a bag. I mean, y'all need to direct that energy towards Giannis.
I need to turn back.
Giannis don't got no bag at all. Like, at all. It's almost painful to watch. And he does the damage, obviously, you know, primarily in the paint, which I think
close tight.
Obviously works.
No way but forward, I suppose.
You know, just watching him play, man, I mean, it's just, it does nothing for me. You know, I couldn't tell you how many Bucks games I've watched this year, you know. And they got Dame, and Dame's one of my favorite players in the league. And I still don't watch the Bucks, you know. It just doesn't really interest me. And like I said, you know, maybe when LeBron calls it quits, I'll start tuning in to some of these other dudes' games. And, you know, we could you know, talk about them more, but it just doesn't really interest me. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
Now's my chance.
You got Joel Embiid out here crying, you know, for his MVP last year. You know, he's getting 15 free throws a game. You know, I mean, these dudes are manipulating the game. And then when we get to the playoffs, when you swallow the whistle, the dude can't get out the second round. I was listening to Stephen A. Smith earlier. He said Joel Embiid's 45 in the second round.
Me.
That's why I can't get into
I'm invisible.
They don't win. And speaking of Luka Doncic, ladies and gentlemen, is going on his 7th year this year. Now, y'all want to put him on the level of like Kobe and LeBron and Michael Jordan and all these players, right? Y'all do realize by year 7, all those guys had already won. I think Michael Jordan won in his 7th year, right? Yeah, he won in 91. He came in 84, so that was 7 years. LeBron won in 2011. So that was, what, 8 years he was in the league? And then Kobe won this forward.
Finally free.
So this year will be, after the season, will be Luka Doncic. He will be going into his 7th season. Does anybody think Luka Doncic is anywhere close to winning a championship? I don't think so. Damn sure you're not going to win the Mavericks.
You have outrun death.
So realistically,
But have yet to find me.
in what year do y'all think Luka Doncic is going to win a title? In what year in his career? Because he's not winning a title with the Mavericks.
Before you.
They had a better chance to win a title when they had
extraordinary power.
You're not winning a title Luka's not LeBron. He can't him and Kyrie can't do what Kyrie and LeBron did in 2016. That's not happening. That's not happening. Lakers insight.
I felt such power.
So that'll be what the 5th year league. Unless he can go join us with, you know.
Never know why.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, what team is he gonna go to? That's the thing about him. You can't go to Milwaukee. Where you gonna go? He's not gonna go to a small market team.
Defender. Depulso. Revelio.
If you think about it, right? LeBron by year 6.
Bombard.
LeBron by year 7, had 2 MVPs. 2. LeBron had 2 MVPs by 25. So when I'm on, you know, YouTube and I see LeBron
Defender.
a champion. 7 years in, he don't even have an MVP.
What part am I up to?
I can't give him that better better than Luka because he plays a lot better defense. Luka can't even spell the word. Luka can't even spell the word defense.
Who you say better?
Gilda Alexander, the guy from and talk about making trades. I'm starting to wonder if we trade all the assets we got right now to win, maybe just on a maybe to win championship. Say you don't win a championship, when AD and LeBron's gone, you gonna have me and you playing. They gonna be the Pistons.
Nah,
I don't want to see Lakers see the big deal of Pistons. But right now, if Atlanta wants to give me that main white guy, real good shooter, and Murray, and the center Clint Capella, then I'll throw Austin Reed's in there. But I agree with you one thing: Austin Reed cannot be your third scorer.
Nah, I think if Austin's your third star, I mean, if you see what they do is basically our third star.
Yeah. Yeah. And Yolanda, and exactly. But the deal I'm hearing that the Lakers can make and how they give up anything is that guy from the Wizards, the point guard from the Wizards. Jones, the one with the trip. Yeah. But I'm afraid of if you go ahead and trade Yolanda Rose, y'all you draft picks in 29 or 2030, when LeBron and AD is gone, we're gonna be the Pistons.
Defender. Descender.
Yeah, that's true too. But do you see us getting a superstar after AD and LeBron retires? We've always been able to get a superstar. Okay. You don't. I would kind of like to see it.
Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Depulsor. Defender. Descender.
Together, playing together, you might as well just ride it out with this, and you're going to be making marginal moves. So, yeah, I agree. You know, if you're going to make a trade, swing for defense. If not, then you might as well just stay in pat.
And I tell you right now, I wouldn't play this starting lineup against the Suns because if they do, they're gonna kill us.
Oh yeah. Like I said,
You got to go big. You got to go big with their ass.
Yeah, it won't work against the Suns. It won't work against Denver.
No, because you got to go big.
Yeah.
That's when you slide Woods in there.
That's why I don't like the lineup, because if this is what they're trying to go with, right? My thing is, okay, that's fine. It'll win you some games against, mediocre to in the bad teams. Probably the good team you still would lose. Like, you're not gonna win with this lineup against Milwaukee. You're not gonna win with this lineup against Boston.
Yep.
You're not gonna win with this lineup, like you said, against Phoenix.
No, I'm fucking weak.
Like all the elite teams, you're not winning with this lineup. So why even use the lineup if you know it's not gonna win against the elite teams? You're better off putting in the lineup that you would want to use going against the elite teams, and let that unit build the chemistry together.
Right, and put Reed on the bench.
Right.
You know what you're going to get on him. You'll get 12 to 15 points a night from him.
David, they think I'm hating on Reeves, but I'm not. I think, you know, he's like a, I don't know if you ever watched Boston, but he's like a Peyton Pritchard to me. You know, like Peyton Pritchard,
Yeah.
he comes in off the bench. He's not a starter. He's not a guy that they're relying on, but he comes in off the bench. He spaces the floor. He can shoot. He can handle the ball. He's kind of similar to Austin Reeves, but he's like the
Yo, stop.
Man. My issue isn't Austin Reeves; it's how they're utilizing him. You can't utilize this guy and make him try to make him your third best player. I mean, you're not going to win. If Austin puts in the starting lineup, they're not doing right by their team.
Right. But I'd like to see the Lakers somehow get that center from Utah. Marketing.
He's playing good right now. I don't know about that. I don't know if they're going to let him go. They actually playing some good basketball recently. So we'll see if they let him go.
But say, in training for something, I just don't see where he moves the needle any, especially what you got to give up for him.
I mean, I think offensively he puts us on another level. Because right now, our offense is one of the worst in the league. So
A simple start. This must be for me.
The problem with slow and brief, before you bring all these guys there, you can't rely on them on 99 the guys that we got rely
You are far from finished. Past the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
Yeah, because in this league you got to score 120 points to win. This ain't the Michael Jordan league. Where you score 90, 95 and win. If you don't score 120, you're gonna get blowed out. You got to get somebody that can put the ball in the hoop. But the only thing worth me about Levine is you got to give him so much to get him.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah,
that's the $40 million contract. He's over that for like next 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. And then because you're right, because we scored 127 tonight. That was before 110. But like I said, when we have the conversation about Levine, like I said, I mean, Chris Paul could have said the same thing about going to play with Devin Booker.
Oh.
I mean, before Chris Paul went to Phoenix, I mean, wasn't nobody talking about Devin Booker like that. Nobody was talking about Devin Booker like that. Devin Booker never made the playoffs.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
People saying, "Oh, Zach LaVine," I see him in the chat saying Zach LaVine's overrated and all that. But what were y'all saying about Devin Booker? I'm pretty sure y'all were saying the same thing about Devin Booker. I'm pretty sure y'all said the same thing about Kyrie before LeBron went back to Cleveland.
Yeah. Would you trade AD for KD?
No, I'm not trading. I wouldn't trade AD. The only person I would trade AD for is Nikola Jokic.
But there's no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light.
It really is.
Yeah,
simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
The other day of AD when he hit the game winner against the Nuggets in the bubble. People act like,
Remember that as you witness my memory.
On this whole different level from AD, I'm like, yo, it's 1-1. They beat us in the playoffs. We beat them in the playoffs. AD got a ring. Nikola Jokic got a ring. It's 1-1.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I'm going to give some respect to Nikola Jokic just based off of what he did last year to us. I mean, he was unbelievable. I'm going to give him the respect, and I'm going to say he's probably the only one that I would trade AD for in the league. But other than that, y'all can keep Giannis. Y'all can keep Kevin Durant. You can keep Steph Curry. I'll stick it out with AD. I'll go ahead and write it out.
And they talking about that trade with is Indiana got that guy? and ain't gonna win nothing.
Yeah, the only way Indiana's gonna win is if they trade for players. That's the only way.
Right? You did that deal, Fury.
Isidore, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it?
No, you're not wrong. And the slippers,
Strands of emotion or the traces
I'm not worried about them one bit.
I found a way to contain
All the thing they're doing is getting a new building.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The
No.
emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. But as it happens, I
What?
do know. It is a source of strength, of
Go ahead.
focus. Somehow it
What deal
enhances
with
my
you?
ability
What-
to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isidore.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands.
saw what I did for my father. Imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isidore. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Why would you stop it? Oh, something. That's a mirror.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isidore inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizards.
Okay, he wants to
We have no
come.
time to
What do you think
waste.
about the
I
head
see.
case, Woody?
Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories.
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Brad.
5 names. The Keepers and who else? Isadora Mornak?
Precisely. That's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't had anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
So it's a new season.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Yeah, because you could stick him on one of the, when you play the Suns, you got to take one of the three out of the game. Because you can't let them throw, because you can't let all three of them score on you, but. And we could.
And he could also like kind of neutralize what one of them would do offensively. Like I think the game we played Phoenix last time, KD had 18.
Revelio.
Right.
Devin Booker both went on for like 30 plus, but I think KD had 18. Klay Thompson could get you 18.
Right. Yeah. I'm curious to see what they do. I think they'll wait till the trade deadline.
Right. Yeah, we'll see.
I just hope.
It'll be interesting.
And I hope we just still keep everybody head above water.
Right. Listen, Dave.
All right, good talk.
Okay, yeah. Appreciate the call, Dave.
I always listen to your show. I look forward when you come on.
All right, Dave. Appreciate that, man.
All right. Take care of yourself.
All right, you too, David. Yeah, shout out to David, man. Good call. Good call. We got AOG. You said Klay is a better pure shooter than Steph. I think Klay is a better catch and shoot shooter than Steph, but I think Steph is a better.
Revelio.
I think just really catch and shoot Klay
Hello, Hamora. What do we have here? A demigod. Revelio.
Like I said, people are down on Klay right now, man. But nah, man, I would take Klay. I would take Klay. That's gonna open the lead up for Brown. We got a sniper. That's what.
Incendio. Protego.
What y'all saying about Ray Allen? With the Heat.
Descendo. Accio.
He was in what, year 17?
Levioso.
17 years in the league. He got drafted in 96. 2013, 17 years. Was he in the prime minute? Was Kyle Korver in his prime when him and Braun went to the finals in 2018? What year did Kyle Korver get drafted? Like 03, right? He's like in 15. He wasn't in his prime no more. Y'all not, that prime stuff is overrated, bro. It's overrated. It's overblown, man. I don't care if Klay Thompson is prime or not. It's still better than half, 80% of the league. It's still better.
Bombarda.
We got AOC at good point. He said Mike Miller's back was done. Exactly. Was Shane Battier in his prime? No, Shane Battier was in his prime on Houston. He wasn't in his prime when he was
Let me also.
the guys don't gotta be in their prime. You don't want them to be the first or second option. When Clay come over here, he'll be third, fourth option. We don't need Clay to be in his prime. We need Clay to come in. Like I said, Clay is really like, he's low-key a closer. I think it was what, game 5 in Toronto? Remember in 2019? Yeah, remember in 2019 when KD got hurt? The Warriors still won that game. They still won game. And I think they lost it in game 6 when he tore his ACL. Clay, even without KD, the Warriors were still winning that final against Toronto. Without KD. They didn't need KD to beat Toronto.
Revelio.
But when Clay went there, then it was over. Then that was Toronto. If Clay was staying healthy, they would beat them that first. You got all things basketball, you said Clay would be so wide open in Bron. Bro, all you need, I'm gonna tell you like this. Just imagine we're in the playoffs and it's a close game, right? And you got this big three on the screen. You got KD, Book, and Beal.
I don't know why you don't just get a snitch from inside.
Because I told you.
Bron, AD, and Clay. Who do you trust more in the clutch? I would say our victory is more clutch than Phoenix's victory. Bradley Beal ain't never hit no clutch shots in his career in the playoffs. I ain't never seen it. Devin Booker, I can't remember no clutch shot. He's actually considered unclutched, if we're being honest. And Luka Doncic's been exposing his ass. You had a 2-0 lead in the finals and you lost it. You was talking all that shit to Luka. Like Luka said, everybody talk tough when they up. You was talking crazy when you was up on Luka. You was up 2-0. You was talking crazy, and then you got walked down in the 7-game series in the second round a couple years ago. So Devin Booker ain't like that when it comes to like being clutch. He's not like that. And then KD, listen, KD need a super team to be clutch. So yeah, if we had Clay, AD, and Bron, I think when it comes to, we got the clutchest, playoff performer of all time with LeBron James. Then you throw in Klay Thompson, another clutch playoff performer. Niggas talking about, the only moment Klay got was in 2016 against OKC game against Klay. No, he doesn't. Go look at what he did in 2019. Game 5. That was in the finals. So me personally, like I said, bro, I would welcome Klay Thompson. We don't need Klay Thompson in his prime. LeBron has been out of his prime for years now. Still a top 10 player. We got Puff and Exotics. You say D-Book's game winner versus the Clippers in the bubble. Bro, they didn't make the playoffs, man. That was like that shit don't even count, bro. They counted it like a regular season game, bro. That don't count.
Are you ready to put an end to Hala?
He said, so if we get Clay, listen, I wouldn't give up the farm to get
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Philbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Webb.
All right.
Crazy.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some ash winders hidden there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladworks, so you will likely find him there.
What do you think about the coaching the rotation?
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
I agree. If they don't beat Boston or Denver convincingly with this team, these wins mean nothing. Like, I think people forget, like, the goal is
Let's go!
Dallas
Come on, Highwing!
The regular season. It's to beat Boston 4 times out of 7 in the playoffs. We should beat Dallas.
No need to race now, my friend.
What?
Revelio.
I don't know what people want. They want me to stand up on the table and celebrate with champagne.
Revelio.
We got a double-digit win. All of a sudden, we're NBA champions. We're in season tournament champions. I mean, look, like, they would need. There's honestly, I don't think
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
I don't think there's any type of win streak they can go on at this point that would justify not making significant moves. Ben, we're now in the second half of the season. Wow. So we're 5
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wonder if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
I mean, that ain't happening. Look, I don't know what people's goals are for this team. Like, can we make the second round? Can we maybe even make the conference finals again? Sure. Is that the goal? I think a lot of us clearly have different goals for this team. If we can't beat Boston and Denver, this team needs to be blown up. The goal isn't to beat the Timberwolves and Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't know what Chad's thinking about. We got Legault in the chat. He said Boston doesn't have close games. Yeah, Boston's like 19-0 at home. I mean, I think they're also like one of the best home starts in the franchise history. I mean, they're playing at an all-time level. Yeah, I agree though. You know what I mean? Like, the goal is to win. You know. That's why I literally, you know, when Ben Vegas says, "Oh, we made it to the Western Conference Finals," I mean, it makes my skin crawl. You know what I mean? Yeah. We got BMW. You said 20-0 now. Okay, I didn't know that. But yeah, it's 20-0 now at home. But yeah, like I said, making it to the Western Conference Finals. I mean, it's like, you know, it's like getting on Instagram and watching a girl twerk or something, you know, or watching a girl post a thirst trap. It's like, it does nothing for me. You know what I mean? Like, it looks good. Don't get me wrong, it looks good. It's cool. You know, I might even like the picture, but it does nothing for me. That's a crazy analogy. That's crazy. True enough. Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. Like, no matter what we do at this point, it's practically a guarantee. If we saw Boston in the finals, we would be playing away. I mean, it's guaranteed.
Playing away.
We would be playing a team that has not lost at home yet.
I mean,
And we would be relying on D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves.
Ben, if Magic Johnson went to the Boston Garden and had one of the worst finals performances of his career, where they called him Tragic Johnson, what do you think Austin Reeves is going to do?
Austin Reeves will be benched. I legitimately think.
He probably keeps out there, knowing Darby.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, you're exactly right. Boston's gonna have home court throughout the playoffs. We would have to go on the road to beat them. Okay, so D'Lo didn't even show up against the Chicken Nuggets. You think he's gonna go to the Boston Garden? You know how crazy that place will be?
Derek White and Drew Holiday would humiliate D'Angelo Russell.
You think D'Lo couldn't show up? What's the Nuggets arena name? The Ball. What's it called?
What even is it?
I know it used to be like the Pepsi Center or something like that. They changed it. What's the Nuggets arena name, Chad?
Ball
something. I don't even know. That's how irrelevant they are to me. I don't even know their arena name. Right? So he couldn't show up in that arena. Y'all think he gonna go to the TD Garden?
In the finals.
The whole world is watching. Lakers, Celtics. The whole world's watching. And y'all really believe D'Angelo Russell is gonna go off. Here's my thing. And a lot of people don't realize this, right? A lot of these players, when they make it as professionals, a lot of it is because individually they're talented, right? But if you look at a lot of these players, they've never won on any level. So, for example, Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons has never won on any level. He quit on LSU. He's been in the NBA damn near a decade, and he can't even get out the second round.
And he's had the teams to be able to.
Exactly, but where he fools people is with his individual talent. So we look at him, we're like, this is 6'10", he can pass the ball very well. He was an all-star, all-defensive caliber player, very good on-ball defender. So we look at him, and we're like, why can't he win? But y'all didn't pay attention. He's never won. He's never won. And it's the same thing with D'Angelo Russell. It's like, yeah, individually, is he talented? Sure. But what has he won? He went to Ohio State. I don't remember Ohio State winning no national championship. Why do you think Jalen Brunson is playing so well right now? He actually won. He knows how to win. That matters. Like LeBron, people act like they just pulled the King James name out of a hat or something. The dude went to like 4 straight national championship games in high school, and he won 3 of them. Like, he was winning. He didn't just get the name King James because he could play. No, he was actually winning. These guys, they're not winners. That's why when Sean called in the other day and he's over here talking about D'Lo over Michael Porter Jr., I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? You're talking about a winner. Like, what are we doing? What are we even talking about? How are you comparing a loser to a winner and saying the loser is better? I mean, but this is the crazy clown world we're living in, man. Sean, like I said, bro, you got to stop trolling, man.
D'Lo clearly has a cult-like following at this point.
Yeah, that's about to come to an end once he gets traded. Like I said, I seen he's got a podcast now.
D'Lo?
I don't know if it's his podcast, but he's been on it. Yeah, some podcast. I've been seeing clips of it.
All right, he needs to go.
Lamont put his cash app. Oh yeah, Ben. D'Lo scored over 21 tonight.
I know.
Yeah, I said Lamont. He texted Darvin. You know he's part of the CAA, Coaches Association of America. He texted Darvin and said, Darvin, I need D'Lo to get at least 20 shots up tonight. Crazy, man.
They listened in.
But listen, Lamont, don't even trip, bro. I'm about to send you the money right now. Don't even trip, bro. Because guess what? We're gonna do another bet. Okay. Here's what I guarantee you. What you won't do, Lamont. I guarantee you won't make no more bets with D'Lo. Because I'm gonna get that 5 back. We won't see him. He had 29 tonight. Yeah, we won't see a game this good for about 10, 15 more games. I guarantee that. So I'm gonna send you your money right now, but I'm not even tripping. I'm gonna get that money back. But yeah, Ben, what else you got, man?
I really don't get. I really don't get this stuff at a certain point. Like the way people can switch back and forth after every game on what the Lakers need to do. I mean, it's baffling at a certain point. It's hard to believe. Like we had people saying we have to trade D'Lo no matter what for months straight. This dude puts up 2-3 good games, and now they're saying we need to trade everyone. We need to keep D'Lo. We need to keep D'Lo. Bro, what? These people always want to go in with D'Lo, knowing he's going to disappoint when it matters. We don't have seasons to waste. He has already proven to be what he is. I mean, it would be embarrassing. You know, if we somehow made a deep run and made it to the finals to play Boston, and Derek White and Drew Holiday were matching up with Austin Reeves and D'Angelo Russell, that would be one of the most embarrassing defeats in NBA history.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they would offset what AD and Brown are doing. Yeah, it would boil down to like role players. The role players would be absolutely destroyed. I even think Denver's role players are destroyed.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful. Disturbing.
Mr. Mickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well.
Derek White,
Please
if we had
don't put
Derek
yourself
White,
in danger.
Undisputably be the third best player on this team by a wide margin.
We got Legault in the chat. He said, "Bennett, simple. We got like 6 players all on the same level, and none of them are good."
Yeah, that's the thing. Our role players aren't a good fit, and they don't have defined roles. They're constantly in and out of the lineup. Darvin Ham consistently been.
This nigga got on a plane, went to play with Russell Wilson, and never been heard from again.
That's crazy, bro.
Y'all better slow down roll
It's
on
not
Russell Wilson, bro.
Joe,
it's not a good comparison, though. It's not.
Doing it together, playing together. You might as well just ride it out with this, and you're gonna be making smart moves. So, yeah, I agree. You know, if you're gonna make a trade, swing for the fence. If not, you might as well just stand pat.
And I tell you right now, I wouldn't play this starting line.
If they legitimately
Some
think
evidence
that
worth hanging on to.
multiple high quality role players, so be it.
I hope it's not
Whatever's
too late.
necessary.
Now,
I don't
find
care.
Mr. Bickle's other 2 friends.
But like, let's not be delusional after one win versus Dallas. Now, it doesn't matter what they beat if they're not being talked. None of these games change the fact that what's necessary.
Doesn't winning build chemistry? Build. Doesn't.
Not winning.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrax. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I have nothing to say about him.
You know what? Y'all might be upset for the next few weeks. But guess what? When we get to May and we get swept.
Thank you for telling.
We get knocked out in the second round.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr.
He said
Bickle's
all the
friends.
players are trash. You don't have the time to just waste this season trying to test it out with these people. This could be the last season with this board. Like, after this year, it is not guaranteed.
We got third. He said sports is different nowadays. It's all about money now.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
You know, I think you were super popular. You said the podcast was being informative. Yeah, that's all it is now, man. I mean, like I said, I've seen now Elo start a podcast. We saw Patrick Beverly start a podcast. It's like, bro, why do you sorry ass niggas think people want to hear what y'all gotta say? Like seriously, like you know the only time I watch
Excuse me,
a clip from this podcast,
if you
it's on the short speed. Like sometimes it goes to flip to the short speed.
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Sorry ass Patrick Beverly. Like what do you like, bro? Like I said, if Draymond wants to do a podcast, even though I don't like it, right? I can respect it. At least you're a four-time kid. Yeah, niggas out here never even been to the final start of the podcast, man. Like, what are you doing? You've never even been to the finals, man. I told y'all, Pat Bev, he came to the Lakers, started his podcast. Bro, you've been on like 7 teams in a year, 6 teams. Let's count them out. Minnesota. Got traded to Utah, that's 2. Traded to the Lakers, that's 3. Traded to the Magic, that's 4.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her.
Timberwolves.
Yeah, I said it to first. But I'm like, do you not understand? Podcast, it's not really helping out your game.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
It's not helping out your game.
Russell Westbrook walks in. Hey, Rusty. Rusty, I told Rusty, yeah, I beat you to the gym today. Yeah, I beat you to the gym today, Rusty. You're the reason why I'm in here. You posted me up first play, got an animal. Didn't forget. Rusty goes, that Lakers win, I want my ring. Right? I ain't gonna lie, bro.
She can
we gonna get booted and booted, boy. I'm gonna be right there waiting on that ring.
She wanted me to find this.
At the White House.
She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Shut your bitch ass up!
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Here's how I see it. If you got time to do a podcast, you got time.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
People come in and they'll be like, oh, well, they can't play basketball 24 hours out the day. Oh, I don't want to hear that, bro. Kobe. Why you watch yourself? LeBron. Did you ever watch the show All of the Family?
A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way.
Oh,
I must find her quickly.
Yeah. And y'all wonder why Lonzo had to join us when he was with the Lakers. You're doing a whole reality show. You haven't even gotten in the league yet.
I better be sure I'm not seen.
So like I said, man, me personally, I'm not a fan of, like I said, if Draymond, if LeBron, hell, if Steph, Clay, if these guys don't start
Revelio. Lumos. Bombarda.
I'm not done with you. Encourage you to pull off. Look what you've done. You You'll be sorry you did that. You die for that.
He must be here somewhere.
How dare you do such a thing to me? Expulso!
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio! Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand! He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco... Yes, officer. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcrot as soon as you can.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Let me know if there's anything else I can...
can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere, There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I hope they can tell we're sincere, but Poppy, centaurs are just centaurs. They can't read your mind any better than I could.
Perhaps you're right. It's just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rib and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harley.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Oh my. Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
This place has seen better days. Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio.
You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, their goblin helm, but then
Revelio.
You've hurt many of my friends.
Revelio.
And now you'll pay. You're the one who stole our hippogriff. You're about to regret that.
That wasn't too hard. The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Potato! Are you even Confringo?
You ain't gonna knack it all! Better luck next time!
Rookwoods don't go down easily. Hey, Confringo!
Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Accio. Glacier. High wing, go!
You will fall!
Potato!
Avoiding our problems, are we?
Incendio.
You're taking off my eyebrows!
Confringo.
What? Nothing!
Petrificus totalis. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Accio. Confringo! Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite?
It's exhausting. day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. Find his own people.
Ranrock's furthest.
What have we here? Another hero. Hi!
Your area. Glacius. Bombard. Incendio. Now to find out what happened here. Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Past the high wing! Revelio.
Oh, Milo, what am I to do?
Oh,
cheer. This hamlet is simply crawling with life.
Is there some... I'm very sorry to... If I have time... Now, where could that Acromantula cave be? Could you please remind me what you needed help with?
My friend Milo and I went to...
High Wing! Go! Past the High Wing! Revelio. What went on here, I wonder? That wasn't so difficult. Ugh, Shame you're so foul. Revelio. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Everything's all right now. I'll look after you. Away, Highwing! Away! Glad I was never locked up here.
Not quiet enough.
Nothing over here.
Pitiful.
Revelio.
Give for a cup boy a moment. Why is a crap you are?
Confringo.
Hello? Over here!
Revelio.
I won't rest until you're You will regret coming here. How nice of you to stop by. Why can't I hit you? Incendio. Is that the best you can do? When are you going to give up?
Incendio. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Slow down now. There we go. No need to race now, my friend. Slow down now. There we go. High wing, go! Let's go! Come on, Highwing! Faster, Highwing! Incendio. Protego!
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Professor Howard will never believe this. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Everything's all right now. Away, Highwing! Away!
Up for a bit of dying, are we? I feel as though you're not even trying.
nothing pleasant about this coast.